call it the unifier. Then I got Manny Pacquiao in the wing and things like that. So I mean, I feel like I need him more than he need me. But every time you look, he keep calling me out on YouTube and things like that. So you know, who need who more than So who's he fight next? Nobody knows who he fight next. He's waiting around. He might fight Kell Brook, my left arm.
If you know, you know. And in the sport of boxing, we all know rivalries matter. You see, Manny Pacquiao's name is always going to be attached to Floyd Mayweather. You see Frazier's name always mentioned with Muhammad Ali, so on and so forth. I can name multiple great fights that will live forever. But the key words is great fights. Fights such as Ali versus Frazier, George Foreman, Sugar Ray Leonard versus Hagler, Hearn, Leonard. You got Prince Nassim Hamed versus Kevin Kelly, the Barrera Morales, Manny Pacquiao versus Marquez, Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao, and the list goes on and on and on. Fights at the end of the day is what makes history. That being said, this fight do matter, regardless of what the fighters say. Obviously, because Terence Crawford claimed he don't need the Errol Spence fight, Errol's gonna say the same thing. As y'all heard in the clip, he stated, if he don't need me, then how come he keep calling me out? How come he stay mentioning my name? So even though Terence Crawford claimed he don't need an Errol Spence, they both need each other. Just like Rogan stated, we need this fight. As fans, we need this fight. That being said, fighters are going to do what fighters do, and that's promote the fight. But one thing for sure, they will meet down the line. I believe both fighters are cut from the same cloth, and both fighters want the fight. It's just the politics of boxing. Now, as far as who has the better legacy fights on their side of the street or their stable, is obviously Errol Spence. Errol Spence is facing Sean Porter. Meanwhile, Terence Crawford's next opponent is his mandatory, and he's not really known. On top of all that, Errol Spence could fight Manny Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, even move up in weight and fight Lara, J-Rock Williams, Hurd. And to make this argument case closed, he even have Canelo Alvarez at 160 calling him out. Or at least Oscar De La Hoya wants to make that fight happen. On the other hand, Terence Crawford has literally nobody to fight at 147 or even possibly 154. Who is he going to fight? Munguia? And that fight is hard to make because obviously Munguia is signed with Golden Boy. And it's not a big fight because Munguia haven't beaten any top fighter at 154. So that being said, Errol Spence has the upper hand in this waiting game because Errol Spence could wait as much as he wants and he won't receive most of the backlash by the fans. Terence Crawford will. At the end of the day, Errol Spence will be in meaningful fights in the process during the waiting game. Meanwhile, Terence Crawford has nobody to fight, and I mean literally. So if Errol Spence can no longer make 147, then Terence Crawford going to be at a disadvantage fighting Errol Spence at 154, and you don't want to give Errol Spence any more advantages. That being said, I'm not picking sides over here. I want to see the fight, but I'm just literally stating facts. And this is just basically the obvious. So Terence Crawford's best bet is to leave Top Rank and Bob Arum and head to PBC, even though he feels that he giving up leverage or egos might get involved. But regardless, you got to make the best decision of your career. Floyd Mayweather, Mikey Garcia, Ruiz, Oscar De La Hoya, all these fighters left Bob Arum and Top Rank and ended up being in a better position when they went to PBC. So Terence Crawford should do the same because Errol Spence stated facts in this interview. Obviously, it's a no-brainer. Errol Spence would rather fight a Manny Pacquiao than a Terence Crawford because Manny Pacquiao on his way out. So if you don't fight him now, you will never fight him. And he's a megastar. Meanwhile, Terence Crawford will always be here. So instead of Terence Crawford stating that he's the A-side, he's more popular, when numbers state otherwise, because Errol Spence's last pay-per-view fight did more than Terence Crawford's last two pay-per-view fights combined together. So numbers do not support Terence Crawford's claim. And to make matter worse, if Errol Spence beats the Sean Porter and ends up with 2 straps, then gets a Manny Pacquiao fight, then the fight is no longer 60-40 split in Errol Spence's favor. It might be even more than that. Now, I bring that up because Errol Spence was on Barbershop Conversation, and he stated that after I beat Sean Porter, the fight between me and Terence Crawford is 60-40 in my favor. So if he actually gets a Manny Pacquiao fight or a Danny Garcia or even a Keith Thurman fight, it will big up his status. So instead of Terence Crawford playing the waiting game, he should try to land in a better position by signing with a PBC. Since his contract with Top Rank is about to be up this year, he should take advantage of that and leave Top Rank because they don't have nobody on their stable that he could fight. That being said, that's Terence Crawford's decision. Will he make the right move? Obviously, he will make the best move for his career. But since ESPN signed Tyson Fury for all this money that they claim, and Terence Crawford is the better fighter and he has a mega fight ahead of him with Errol Spence, they should offer him the bag, right? So I'm just pointing that out. Now, drop y'all comments below. Subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't. Let me know if y'all agree with Errol Spence or y'all don't. And if y'all don't, why not? Follow Lunatoon Boxing for the funniest boxing memes. Follow me at IKTV on Instagram. Subscribe to my channel at IKTV. Subscribe to Dante's News Nation, Travel Nation. All the links will be in the description box below. Click on the notification bell to get notified every time we go live and to be continued on the next episode of IKTV. Peace, and we out.